local government area, your jurisdiction where you chair the local government, and the program is city limits, local government area, your jurisdiction where you chair the local government, and the program is city limits. Now, the focus of the program is actually to look at cities within Nasarawa state with a view to improving the quality of life there for the people generally and for visitors that would come to cities. Let these cities be shining examples of that of other advanced worlds. So we're here in Akwanga to first of all know if Akwanga by any standard is a city.
Well, first of all, from your earlier introduction, you did say by the nature of this program you go around cities in Nasarawa State, and I believe that is why you are here. Because certainly if Akwanga is not a city, you wouldn't have been here in the first place. You will agree with me that Akwanga has been a district headquarters pre-colonial, during the colonial era. It has been a district headquarters, and it's among the first set of local governments in this country. And so by all standards, it will have developed to a standard city compared to any other local government headquarters in Nigeria. That's first and foremost. Secondly, you will also agree that Akwanga is a model town, a junction town, to put it that way. And you find that anybody going to the north, east, west, south, and the federal capital certainly comes through Akwanga. So you find that Akwanga is strategically placed in that everybody going anywhere in the country. So it makes it a city and a tourist attraction. And you know the famous foreign law that the state government had been talking about, even nationally, being a tourist attraction. Akwanga is a gateway to foreign law, so certainly you can't go to foreign law without coming through Akwanga. And in Akwanga too, we have a substation on river, because when you look at infrastructure, this is one of the basics for knowing how developed a town is, and how certain industries like the tourist industry and whatever can come up. So we have a very good and efficient electricity system in the council. We have a very good network of almost all the GSM services in the country, and that of the NITEL as well. And we also have some sites around. If you look at, for instance, towards and how we have the Numa Rock, which is one of the major tourist attractions in the country. We also have quite a number of hotel accommodations in Akwanga that meet up most of the standards that you can think of nationally, and possibly internationally. I want to believe that after this program, we'll be able to take you around to see most of them. And so, by and large, Akwanga is also peaceful. It's one of the basic ingredients of even saying, calling somewhere a city or a tourist attraction center. Because of course, where there is no peace, people don't go there. You know that Akwanga is about the heartbeat of peace in the state, because generally the people are homely people. They are very welcoming and accommodating. So, by and large, this is what I can say that really makes Akwanga a city.
And largely, when you have growing cities like this, one of the major problems is that of containing sanitation within the city. Now, how have you been able to control that?
Yeah, you know, successful government policies have had it, whether we have monthly, weekly, or daily environmental sanitation programs. But last month, His Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State, Haji Dr. Abdullahi, has set up a program where we're going to reintroduce this issue of these Buba that we used to have in the time past. And it's not going to be an ad hoc thing. It's not certainly going to be a monthly exercise. It's going to be something that is continuous. So it's something that will apply all over the state, not only in Akwanga. We are going to have health inspectors that will ensure that all health standards and sanitation standards are met. And there's going to be a mobile court attached to it, so that any defaulting person will be punished. So we find that we're going to have it as a continuous exercise. And the level of the local government, we even did some deployment recently where we have taken some of the environmental health assistants that are going to work in preparation for the takeoff of this. So as far as sanitation is concerned, I want to say that the state government has a comprehensive program that is all-encompassing, that will be applied to Akwanga and to any other part of the state.
So besides tourist attraction, commerce too has been a source of visits to places. What's the nature of the commerce in your area? What kind of trades is largely common here?
Well, we find that most of the trades are the issue of maybe buying and selling of essential commodities and agricultural produce and things like that. And you know, for that to go on successfully, you need a market to do that. And after coming to office, I noticed there's a market project that had commenced actually, but got stopped along the way, and likely due to lack of a comprehensive plan to ensure that the market is successfully done. We have over 1,600 shops in the process of being built and space for more. So we are thinking of seeing how we can come in alongside the developers and the allottees. We can work hand in hand to ensure that that market is completed, and I think it will be one of the largest you have around, maybe close to what you have in Karu, if we are able to successfully complete it as we are planning to do. And it has a motor park and a lot of facilities for shops and the various sections for the trades. So we are working, presently we are working on that, and we are thinking that by the grace of God in the next 3-4 months, if all things go well, we should be able to complete it, and that will be able to attract one of the largest marketing activities in the state.
Of course, youths boost the activity of the society, and I want to believe Akwanga has quite a number of them. How do you engage them?
Well, like that of the youths, I'm happy that even at the federal level there are programs for youth, and likewise at the state and also at the local level here. At the national level, there's the national workshop we attended on NAPEP, for which we were asked to compile a comprehensive list of unemployed youths and the trades they are likely to go into, which government will assist with finances and infrastructure for them to be able to carry out their trades. At the state government, I think just yesterday or day before yesterday, the governor issued out some checks to youths all over the state to be able to engage in certain activities. And at the level here, the local level here, we try to give them a sense of inspiration. Like most people consider, even those of us in government today as youths, and most of the people who are working with me, and what we try to do by that is to encourage them, to tell them that you can do it. It's not just the issue of finding trade. Go to school, study, achieve whatever you can achieve. You can be anything in the society tomorrow. So we try to motivate them, first of all, that way. And secondly, we have an NDE, no, not NDU, UNDP, United Nations Development Project Skill Acquisition Center. I think it's about only 3 in the state, Philadelphia and Nasarawa. We have one in Akwanga here, which though UNDP was funding, but when I came into office, they handed the entire project back to the council. And we have been funding it successfully up to date. In fact, even when I came, I learned they had a backlog of areas that they were not paid, and the place was not that in order, but we were able to revitalize it, and we have people into tailoring, barbing, hairdressing, welding, carpentry, and the rest of things like that. So we're using that as a pilot project to see how we can make this thing work, because there are a lot of trainees working on that scheme presently in the council.
In sports particularly, and an extracurricular activity with regard to the youth too.
Yeah, for that of course we were thinking of, we have already concluded plans to start a football tournament, the Chairman's Cup. And though personally too, I was thinking of sponsoring a basketball tournament, though at my own level as an individual. And but you find that most of these facilities are not there. You have to go around maybe to the College of Education or one of the primary schools also. The stadium we had before, it's dilapidated. It's just a fenced place. Though we learned the state government wants to develop it and bring in a sports training center here in Akwanga. But as that aside, in our budget, we had thought of doing something like that, and we are thinking of getting either at the primary school or the site of the stadium, where we could be able to fence it up and see how we could be able to get the space enclosed in the form of a mini stadium, where we could organize some tournaments and also attract other people to all tournaments, and it will be a source of revenue for us, because I know quite a lot of people want to go and do that. And our thought is that the aim of the competitions will be to fish out talents that we could approach the state or to participate either in the state contingent in terms of tournaments or even nationally. Can be able to see how we can motivate these youths to develop their sport talents, both at the local level and at the national level as well.
And to investors who might want to come and contribute to the development of the city, what incentives do you have there?
Yeah, the incentives is that we are going to open about three different sites that we intend to open, where we're going to allocate plots to individuals who will want to come. And we are telling them that Akwanga had good road network within the town. We also have a good and efficient electric system. We have a good telephone system, and we're able to get somebody to come here now. They call them the ZB computers. They have come in here. We have a cyber cafe in Akwanga for the first time, and one of the best computer schools I have seen around in the state so far, because of the equipment and facilities. Maybe we'll take time for you to take a look at that, so at least people can be able to access the internet and things like that. And the intent to be service providers throughout the state, so at least we've been able to attract one. And the incentive that was that we had some shops along Mumbai Road which we were able to give out about 4 or 5 to them to rent, and they use that as a center for that. So we have also made provisions for investment, where we go around to encourage any will-be investor, if there's any incentive that they want to, either in terms of land or whatever, the local government certainly do that, so as to bring them over. And just one other thing I forgot about the youth thing you talked about. We're also thinking of having a playground for children here in the local government. We're thinking that all things being equal, before the festivity period, we'll try and set out a place where we will landscape it and ensure that during the festivity periods, children can go there to, there's a play center, or an amusement park or something like that, where they could go in to play. So all these are part of the things we have planned out.
So we wish you success in that endeavor.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. So check out this.
There are some of the hotel projects we have. I want you to see them, and then maybe some views. You go here, you take the view from another rock. You're able to see it. And also maybe one or two places we want to back in terms of the identity computer cyber cafe.
Yeah, of course I have. Where students taught how to use the computer. This is interesting. Are you picking us? Okay. Sorry. You should go give us a long shot.
Now, when it comes, computer view,
Come closer.
now you click on this big E.
The E. Okay, let me do that now.
Yeah, that is the Internet Explorer.
Yes, the Internet Explorer.
Yeah.
I'm about my, what do you call it? My mail.
Yeah.
I'm going to my mail. It's a Yahoo website actually.
Yeah.
So
you double click on it first.
Okay, double click, right?
Yeah, first. Yeah, just follow.
Okay.
Just wait for the computer.
I don't see keyboards here.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Okay. The keyboard is here. So you can click here.
Okay.
Just
on
this arrow, yeah.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay,
So I go to Yahoo. Yahoo mail?
Yeah, just click on it.
Okay.
Just wait.
Alright. So what's the charge like? If I'm coming to browse for 1 hour?
An hour is 150.
150, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, you can type your email address.
Okay. My email address is Umar at...
No, don't type.
Okay.
Just press the tab. Just type your password.
Okay, my password is... Don't show them my password.
no. Even if you show it, you're not going to.
Okay, I enter it, right?
Yeah, you enter. Have you clicked?
Yeah, I did.
You press sign in.
Oh, I entered the wrong password.
No. The computer is flashing.
Then.
Yeah.
Alright.
Your account is inactive.
It's been some time since I used it actually.
So you see, you can come to Akwanga and activate
This is really
fine.
Actually, this is good. This is good. I'm impressed. What do you call this?
This is ZB computer.
ZB computer.
Yeah.
It's really nice. So,
yeah, you know your call identity is off, so set it on because it's showing private number.
This is a country guest inn. It is actually in Akwanga, not Abuja or London, you know. If something like this will appear, will be in Nasarawa State, then actually we are moving towards a very great city indeed. And no doubt, Akwanga is giving love to a hot chick.
I mean, like Akwanga and hot chicks. I really like nice. So we have the restaurant there, the bar open by there. Then we have a shopping
mall.
We even have a conference, mini conference center behind there, the conference hall.
like a replica.
Yeah,
Okay. Sometimes in our area we doesn't get it very well. It gives us a...
Regarding where around the motor park area, just on the way to Lafia. So do you have any complaints about the city itself, Akwanga town? And
people are here in Akwanga that this place should be provided with a roundabout. If possible, more especially the chairman of Akwanga local government, we lay our complaint to him so that he will get us a roundabout.
The first thing we heard, we just hear sound of bullets from nowhere. Bah! On our way coming, we saw them. They reach over 30 of them. Just stay at this line. 30 of them, and all of them, nobody will know who gone. All of them who gone as this so now. We don't dodge all of them. Finish, don't escape. Now the last time we did here, we did this after that. Wait. Now you already target. When you do it, bullet will that side. Don't already target my boss. Finish. Don't come shoot. Okay, as my boss dodge now, where the bullet no with the chance. Okay, I ain't with the motor go on.
so the car
fell
down on its side.
Yes.
Okay. What of the other car?
The other one that went there. No, he came. The guy they follow us for back. As he sees our own fall. Understand? They follow us for back. As he sees our own fall. So no need for that now.
So
he match break for where? Stand for our back. We can drop. Wrong. Now where the motor come. The motor take that one. Now instead take enter that bush. But they don't come out and go.
The back.
But the people, well, how many the people die at the shot? Is there any loss?
Only one person.
Oh, is it the driver?
No, not the driver. Passenger.
Was it the accident that made him die, or was it the bullet?
The accident. Because so the other had been you're not sure exactly which column it passed. I didn't come. So I will say didn't miss but you know, it's a minimum. I think I've been a good so the girl drama guy is go hold to
the head cut.
Mungo hold to the deal. But I'm come back. Can you match it?
So it was more or less crushed beyond recognition.
So how did you people take the car off?
They called Tovan.
It was lying on its side before you looked at it.
Throughout this side, you blocked the road first.
Okay. Sorry,
So the rest have off.
I'm going to my
Uma here.
Yes.
So armed robbers stop on our road.
I'm rubber stop going for road. Yes, for road.
So why you not join others with the hospital? What are you doing sitting here?
And they wait only my leg. When I jump window, only my leg I get wound. see here. And no dey much. That's why I no dey for hospital. I won't carry my paper go sell. And they wait for motor. Them say we go bring another motor transfer my load.
So tell us, in your own, wetin happen when una come get this accident?
We dey come for road. We see the people where they for road. Where they there, they shoot. Our driver, they dodge them. Them no green. Now so them they shoot. All we where they for motor, they dodge the bullets. We they dodge the bullets. Them no green. So I say them begin shoot to the driver. They dodge them. The motor begin fall.
Around which time this thing happened?
Around 11 to 12.
In the night?
In the night.
That's last night, Thursday.
Thursday night.